Now a step off the rubber to reset. High in the air, out to right. Taylor moving under it. Squeezes it. And there's one down. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And the first offering is not close.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
One down, base is empty. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now it's Corey Seager. Little chopper rolls foul. Albies at first, one gone. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it is gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. And they grab the lead. It's 2-0. One down. Next to bat, the Texas cleanup hitter, Riley Green. First pitch misses. Inside. In the air, left field. Two down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Wyatt Langford in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And another ball. 2 outs, base is empty. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And there's a foul ball. Stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Now one missed.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. Gone. He sends it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 3-0. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
And ball one. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And that one is out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 4-0. Next up for Texas, Jonathan Aranda. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. And stepping in for New York, Edmundo Sosa. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. Inside. And that is ball one.
No, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitch.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 4-1. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Not close with that one, and it's 1-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Smash down the left field line. Base hit.
Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
Pete Alonso in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Dominguez makes the play. One away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Mark Vientos in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Out to short. Seager. Off balance feed. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
You see how turned up that we be. You see how high my degrees be. You see them jock trying to be.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Nimmo puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And a foul ball. One out, base is empty. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Next to hit, Josh Smith. Line drive, and it goes just foul. Smith hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019. Ball one there. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. McCarthy settles under it. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. So, man aboard, Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There goes the runner. Cut out and miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that is out of play. Right-hander kick steals way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, And he hit him.
The batter.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. He's already homered here in this one. In the dirt, blocked. Swing and a miss. Dominguez over at second. Albies at first. 2 out of the inning. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back here at Citi Field, home of the New York Mets. Siggy, we saw this team playing in the NLCS a year ago.
And some people were surprised they went as far as they did, but they had a really talented roster. In the postseason, you just need one of those guys to get hot, and good things start to happen.
0-1.
That one lifted to left. Dominguez hauls it in, and there's one away. Yeah, Pete Alonso was that guy last year. It felt like he was hitting a game-changing home run every night.
And the rest of his teammates just fed off that energy, Boog. Francisco Lindor was absolutely amazing. Mets fans will remember his grand slam against the Phillies for a very long time.
But with that said, the only way for the Mets to take a step forward this season is reaching the World Series. That one misses, and that's ball one. That one out to right. Green settles underneath it. He makes the grab, and there are 2 down. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Freddie Fermin. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Green pulls it in on the run. And we're back. Here's Riley Green.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, these Rangers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
And he grounds one to the right side. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Langford.
Langford down the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swings and misses, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
On the ground to short. Tosses to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. Max Muncy stepping in for the Rangers. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
2 outs. Muncy checks his swing, appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. And
Ball
another
three.
ball. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 3-1. That's ball four. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So a man at first. Now here's the Rangers DH, Jonathan Aranda. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. That's outside. And the count even 1-1. Late with the swing there. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Just off the inside corner. 2-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go toss to Alonso, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Right fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Liberator back to work. And that misses. 1-0.
Counts 1-0. Hey!
And it's fouled away. Swings and misses, and that's the first out.
Batting ninth, the center
So
fielder,
up next for New York, Jake McCarthy.
McCarthy.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That's inside.
That's in.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting.
And here's
second
Sosa
baseman,
to the
Ed
plate.
Hugo.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And first offering is fouled off. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. Keeps the inning alive, and now Francisco Lindor to the plate.
Good job getting the foot
Now
down so he
batting,
could catch
the
it out front and pull it.
Francisco
Turned on it nicely for the knock. And now they've got some
Lindor.
speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Ripped on the ground to second. They get the force. Third out, and that ends the frame.
I'm in it to win. Done it before, so you know it ain't nothing to do with again. Part of a champion, I know that my legacy about to begin.
Back here at Citi
Leading off the
Field,
Texans,
and now the catcher
Texans,
comes up to
number
hit.
13,
Salvador Perez.
Perez.
And he deals.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced old Shea
0-1.
Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually
That's
the
a ball.
third home of the Mets since they started out at the
I got a
Polo
ball,
Grounds
1 strike.
for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Swing and a miss as he was late that
1 ball.
time.
This guy's
2
got
strikes.
such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the
2
dirt.
balls.
That misses
2
the
strikes.
zone. 2-2. That one the other way, and it's caught for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Dominguez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Right side, hard hit. Toss to Alonso. 2 up, 2 down. So the Rangers batting order turns over. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 2 in this one.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
That's a ball.
First pitch misses.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-0. Late swing, foul to the left.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just missed. And that one is lifted in the air. McCarthy settles under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Ready to go, bottom 4, and stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso.
Alonso.
And that's fouled off. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now it's Mark Vientos. 0 for 1 so far.
Vientos.
And first offering is fouled off. The Mets trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field.
Now batting, third baseman.
Man at first. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a foul out of play. Vientos over at first with 1 away. Lifted in the air down the left side. And that'll get down for a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Fly to right his first time. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Freddie Fermin
The catcher,
now
number
at the plate.
34, Freddie Fermin.
Tap foul at the plate. Base knock center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Head first slide, safe at the plate. It's 4-2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Taylor in the box now. Takes strike 1.
0-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Corners are occupied with 2 down. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. See you later. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 5-4. So 2 down, and stepping in is the speedy Jake McCarthy. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Two outs. Swing and a ground ball. Albies in plenty of time to first. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. Back here in Queens, ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
And that's outside. And now 3 balls and a strike. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped off. All over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's Corey Seager. Right through there for a strike. And there's a ball. Runner at second, nobody out. That one is absolutely belted. McCarthy on the move. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Riley Green stepping in for the Rangers.
Riley.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Ball 1, no strikes. Runner on at third, 1 gone. Lifted in the air, out to left. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. He thought about tagging, but heads back to third. Wyatt Langford, the next to hit. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that
pick. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out.
Mansa Musa prodigy, structure our society. We built this economy, slaving through atrocity.
And welcome back to the
Leading up
ballpark.
for the
Ready
bat,
to go for the
the
last
second
half of the
baseman,
inning. Here's the
Sosa.
second baseman, Edmundo Sosa. Sosa, in his 5th season, 29 years old, and he was born in Panama. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Dominguez makes the catch, and there's one down. And now it's Frankie Lindor. 1 for 2.
Francisco.
You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Almost got him.
1 strike.
Ripped on a line to center. Langford right there to make the grab. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next,
2 down,
from the
base
bat,
is empty.
the first baseman.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Alonso.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Next
21.
one in the dirt. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Clearly he was
1
sitting on a
ball,
fastball
2
right
strikes.
there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-4. Next to hit, Mark Vientos. There's the strike at the knees. And a big swing and a miss.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
That hits
1
the
ball,
dirt, and
2
the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts. And we're back.
Leading
All
off
right,
the
we go to the
third
top
baseman,
half of
Max
inning number 6.
Muncy.
Max Muncy at the dish. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Oh, and 2 now. Breaking ball misses down and away. That one
That's
missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's
We got
off
a
the
full
inside corner. 3-2 now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Jake Burger.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
7, Raw Terentaccio.
That one at the knees for a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. And it remains 2-2. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one ripped into right. Could be extra bases. Muncy headed for third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
1-0. Perez lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Hit in the air, center field. McCarthy settles under it. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Dominguez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And that one fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Berger takes his lead at third with 1 away.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one almost got him. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. In to score is the runner from third, and they trail by 1. So 2 down now, and here is Josh Smith. Swings through that.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Nimmo makes the play, and that'll do it. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the 6th, and stepping in for New York, Jordan Westburg.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That clips the zone. 0-1.
Well, these Mets, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Just off the inside edge. The 2-2 now. And that one ripped to left. Puts it away for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Now pitching for
So a lefty out of the pen, Brock
number
Burke.
46, Brock Burke.
Nimmo, batting with one down, takes a strike. This one lifted in the air, left field. Seager settles under it and makes the catch. And that quickly, 2 away.
Now batting, catcher,
Tied at 6.
Freddie.
And here is Freddie Fermin. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
Benny really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Foul ball. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here in Queens, and here comes
the second baseman,
Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Albies. Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 31, Yoel Payamps.
First offering, and it just misses. That one in there across the letters.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's 7-6. Here comes Corey Seager. And a foul ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
There's a line drive to left field. And he's into second with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Now, Riley Green. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Well struck right field. Back there. And gone! A 2-run shot. Second home run of the inning for them. And they boost their lead. It's 9-6. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers.
Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 60, Cole Winn.
In the air, right side. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now it's Max Muncy.
Number 13.
With this kind of
Max
lead, he can swing
Muncy.
freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That's down and in. Very high with that one.
Strike.
And it's 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Jake Burger to hit. Doubled his first time. And there's a strike.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Not even close there. And 1-1. That's a little bit low.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And that extends the inning.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3. Bottom of the 7th. And here is Tyrone Taylor.
Taylor.
Burke back to work. And that's in for a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Here's the 0-2. Got him. And the leadoff hitter set down to open
Now
the 7th.
batting, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Just missed.
Ball 1.
Line drive. On to first. 2 up, 2 down. Edmundo Sosa digs in now.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Now pitching for
Taking over on the mound for the Rangers,
Number
Nick
52.
Sandlin. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Sandlin.
And that one clips the corner. In the air, left side. Dominguez hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Rangers,
Now the left fielder,
number
Jason
24,
Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez.
Win,
Ball
a 6'2 righty, 25 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. On the ground, Sosa gets it to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the
The
8th.
first baseman, number
Up next
8,
for the Rangers, Josh Smith.
Smith.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And that
That's a
one
ball.
missing low. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Out to center. McCarthy snags it for the 2nd out. 2 down, base
Up
is
next for the
empty.
Rangers,
Now the
the
number
second
2
baseman,
hitter,
Ozzie
Ozzie Albies.
Albies.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And that one fouled off.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
Nope.
Just missed. Right through there for a strike.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Two outs. Up the middle. And that's a base hit.
The batter, number 5.
So
Shortstop,
man aboard.
Corey.
Now here is Corey Seager.
Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 38, Jesus Chincoco.
And first offering is fouled off. Albies off of first with 2 away. Next offering is down low. And that's
Ball back
outside. So Siege suffers the strikeout. And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
Got to keep things
Outside,
airtight
that's the ball.
defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And
Bad
another
ball,
ball. Just
That's ball,
missed. There's the strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that,
That's
you don't want to
outside.
miss your
Ball
opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there. Maybe a little loss of focus on the
Now
mound right
batting,
there.
the
Pretty much
first baseman,
gifted him first
Pete
base with a quick free pass.
Alonso.
Alonso now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Runner at first with no outs here. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got
Now
him for
batting,
strike
the
3.
designated hitter,
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. 1 for 3.
these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Man at first, 1 away. That one not close.
2 strikes.
And that's ball 1. Hauls it in for the out.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Westburg.
Westburg stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Squirts away a little bit. The Rangers leading by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. He was late there. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike. And the count is even 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the right fielder, Riley Green. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Stepping in, Wyatt Langford. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. And that one is inside. There's a strike. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and that's out number 1 on a tough play. Here comes Max Muncy. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out and a runner at second. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Caught him looking for the K. Jake Burger getting ready to hit. Foul ball there. That one pushed foul. Next one misses. 1-2 to count.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. That one down the line, and foul ball. Green at second with 2 down. And they'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here at Citi Field. So bottom of the ninth. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Carlos Estevez.
Oh, he's the guy they hope to turn to. Out of the pin to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
The pitch. That one catches the zone. Strike one. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
The count.
To the right side. Smith steps on the bag. One out, bottom of the ninth.
The catcher,
He's
number
2 outs away. Fermin now at the plate. Just missed. The 1-0. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Swings and misses. Now only 1 out remaining. So digging in, Tyrone Taylor.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. Throw to first in time, and this one is over. The Rangers slug their way to a win in this one.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
Sales pitch, persuasive with the speech, abrasive with the heat. Don't care what people think, I'm important to me. Fallacy wide, above all, stake don't lie. Back in the booth. This traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the papers. While I'm my shots are jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you them show papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing tapers. And they'll call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I press you on you when you stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock, the body. Did you talk about we should have called
I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of the same routine, keeping up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby. Pretty soon I'll be talking my image, so I can keep running in my mind.
Now will you provide your family with groceries? Is that too much?